Hello, friends. How are you all? It's a great pleasure once again to be here on the channel. And as we are discussing the various points of vitalizing the talk. So, back again as we are starting with the second point, relieve the feelings you have about your topic. Yes, you heard me right. Relieve the feelings you have about your topic. So, as we start, once again, good morning, good evening, good afternoon in different parts of the world. This is Dr. Mrs. Rathod here, speaking for the channel. Now, as we read from the topic, suppose you are telling your audience about the policeman who stopped you for going 1 mile over the speed limit. You can tell us that with all the cool disinterestedness of an onlooker, but it happened to you and you had certain feelings which you express in quite different language. The third person approach will not make the third person approach will not make much of an impression on your audience. They want to know exactly how you felt when that policeman wrote out that ticket. So, the more you relieve the scene you are describing or recreate the emotions you felt originally, the more vividly you will express yourself. One of the reasons why we go to plays and movies is that we want to hear and see emotions expressed. We want to see emotions expressed. We have become so fearful of giving vent to our feelings in public that we have to go to play to satisfy this need for emotional expression. So we see over here, friends, that we want to hear and see emotions expressed. Please note the point. When you speak in public, therefore, you will generate excitement and interest in your talk in proportion to the amount of excitement you put into it. Don't express your honest feelings. Now, here's a very important point. Don't express your honest feelings. Don't put a damper on your authentic enthusiasms. Show your listeners how eager you are to talk about your subject and you will hold their attention. So, friends, we have to make the subject interesting and also we don't have to express or repress our honest feeling. Don't repress your honest feelings. Just speak to the audience with enthusiasm. This is a very important point. Just note it down that we have to speak to the audience with enthusiasm. Now, the next point is act in earnest. Yes, you heard me right. Act in earnest. When you walk before your audience to speak, do so with an air of anticipation, not like a man who is ascending the gallows. The spring in your walk may be largely put on. Here's the point: the spring in your walk may be largely put on, but it will do wonders for you and it gives the audience the feeling that you have something you are eager to talk about. Because when you have the spring in your walk, it shows that you have to say to the audience something which is very important and something that you are eager to talk about. Just before you begin, take a deep breath. This is very important. Dear friends, take a deep breath when you have to start a speech. Keep away from furniture or from the speaker's stand. Keep away from furniture and or from the speaker's stand. Keep your head high. Yes, these are very important point. A positive attitude and a positive posture is very, very important. Keep your head high and your chin up. Keep your head high and your chin up. Show that you are very, very positive, and also you have to speak very, very positively. You are about to tell your listeners something worthwhile, and every part of you should inform them of that clearly and unmistakably. You are in command, and as William James would say, act as if you are. Yes, act as if you are. And if you make an effort, will reassure you. If you make an effort to send your voice to the back of the hall, the sound will reassure you. You have to speak loudly and clearly. Yes, once you begin make gestures of any kind, they will help to stimulate you. These are all very important points. Please note it down. Next, this principle of warming up our negativity, our reactivity, as Donnell and Eleanor Laird describe it. Yes, the principle of warming up our reactivity, as Donnell and Eleanor Laird describe it, can be applied to all situations that demand mental awareness. In these, in their book Techniques for Efficient Remembering, the Lairds point to President Theodore Roosevelt as a man who breezed through life with a bounce, vigor, dash, and enthusiasm, which became his trademark. Important point to note that President, yes, Theodore Roosevelt, as a man, he was who breezed through life with bounce, vigor, dash, and enthusiasm. Yes, we all should have these points when we are in a public, and when we are speaking. Okay, as this had become his trademark. He was absorbing interest or efficiently. Yes, he was absorbing interested, yes, or effectively pretended he was in everything he tackled. Teddy Roosevelt was a living exponent of philosophy of William James. Act in earnest and you will become naturally earnest in all you do. Important point as we read, act in earnest and you will become naturally earnest in all you do. Above all, remember this acting in earnest will make you feel earnest. So it is correlated, my dear friends. When we act in earnest, we will also feel earnest. These are the important points that we discussed. So we will stop over here and we will meet again tomorrow. Till that time, take care and take good care of yourself and see you again tomorrow. Till then, see you. Take care. Bye bye. Bye. Love you all.